Hello everyone, it's your bud. Today we'll be talking about my favorite character from My Hero Academia, or as I will be referring to it from here on out, my hero. Fugikage Tokoyami, and I'm gonna butcher so many names here, so forgive me. The power that Tokoyami has is known as Dark Shadow. I've always liked the Raven Guard from 40k and Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. Again, I'm probably gonna butcher so many pronunciations, I'm not used to saying this out loud. It's like Hiei was reskinned with a raven instead of a dragon, and instead of lightning, it's now shadow. And a quick look on the My Hero Wiki says that the outfit of Tokoyami might be designed after Raven from Teen Titans, which I agree on. The cloak and dark moodiness are really apparent with both characters, as well as the Raven theme. Tokoyami was born a day before Halloween, and perhaps its influence manifested in his quirk Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow seems to be a sentient, living creature of pure shadow that survives within Tokoyami, and can be controlled, mostly, by Tokoyami. It is also able to exit his body and to attack others. Dark Shadow's size and form are dependent upon a few things, mainly light sources. The more light there is present, the less Dark Shadow can expand and grow, restricting his size and abilities. Aside from Dark Shadow, Tokoyami has no other abilities, and as such, All Might commented that Tokoyami's weakness was that of defense, and usually Tokoyami is a calculating and observant hero, and though seemingly dark, edgy, and moody, he keeps himself from getting consumed by his insecurities, even though the less emotionally stable Tokoyami becomes, the more powerful Dark Shadow becomes. And when Tokoyami loses control and stops caring and calculating, Dark Shadow can rampage and unleash the anger that Tokoyami feels. I should be perfectly honest here and say that I have not seen all of My Hero, but I had already seen the Moonfish fight recently, and then when I got a comment asking me about My Hero, I thought about Tokoyami first. I thought he was probably the best choice. So I might end up missing a few things as I can't go as in-depth about his personality, but I can still talk about the good stuff, his quirk and powers. Tokoyami, or rather Dark Shadow, is quite strong, able to deal damage to structures and villains with ease, gaining very large amounts of points in the hero training course and ranked 3rd in the UA Sports Festival's first year's stage. To be number 3 in his first year shows you how impressive Dark Shadow was right at the start. But after taking All Might's advice about his lack of defense seriously, Tokoyami returned within a week with a new power that completely eliminated that shortcoming. His new power, first referred to as Tenebrous Abyss Body, then after known as Black Ankh. It's a skill in which Tokoyami orders Dark Shadow to envelop the top of Tokoyami's body, and seemingly this does not affect Tokoyami's breathing. Yet in this form, Tokoyami is both a heavily armored foe and able to lash out at his foes with the claws of Dark Shadow, all by having his body encased by it, like a suit of armor. And all of this was done in less than a week after All Might had mentioned and pointed out the weakness. Tokoyami has many who follow and like his style, and his sidekicks believe that there is yet more room for growth and even more untapped potential. Aside from Black Ankh, Tokoyami also uses the Piercing Claws of Dusk, where he shoots out Dark Shadow's claws at great speed. Gloom of the Black Arm, where Dark Shadow's arms are wrapped around Tokoyami, and he attacks with giant clawed fists, like Luffy when he makes his fist larger. And then the other most powerful move is Black Fallen Angel, a move that acknowledges Dark Shadow's weakness, light. By having Dark Shadow wrapped up under Tokoyami's cloak, yet still weightless as Dark Shadow is, it allows Tokoyami to float, and then Dark Shadow can be under the cloak, not affected by the light. And Dark Shadow can move its arms and limbs to aid in mobility and flight and fighting. And using Black Fallen Angel, Tokoyami can plummet down at a great speed in a move named Black Ankh Sabbath, which is pretty awesome. All of Tokoyami's moves have the best names. I'm always the fan of adding dark or shadow to a move or name. I think growing up, we've all had a gamer tag with shadow or dark in the name, or was that just me? Anyways, and in the episode where we get to see everyone's rooms, I love how dark and metal Tokoyami's room is. He's such a hot topic, edgy teen, and if I hadn't been through that already in my life, then I would like him even more. But since I've been there and done that, I'm just kind of waiting for him to grow up into the hero I think he will be. He's mostly there, but I can tell that there really is more room for growth as his fans and apprentices believe. And as mentioned, I have not watched all the show, so I don't know about all his relationships with the other students and all the personal interactions. I've just more watched fight scenes, and I love watching his power, the dark lines, and well, I guess you could call it deep purple of his dark shadow. The color and art makes Dark Shadow seem so cool. The only other thing that I can think of like him is Hiei's power from Yu Yu Hakusho. So if you want to know more about similar powers, check out that show. The tournament arc has the best scenes in my opinion. Able to encase his form in a shadow that feeds upon angst, Tokoyami can empower his shadow by unhinging and losing his tempered nature, strengthening the source of power that Dark Shadow draws upon, seemingly to be regret, sorrow, anxiety, and depression. And while sinking into misery, Dark Shadow grows even more powerful. Dark Shadow is seen eating, and is assumed that this is a regular thing it must maintain, as Dark Shadow is more of a being than a quirk. I guess Dark Shadow is Tokoyami's stand. That's the best way to describe it. While most people have quirks, he's fighting with JoJo stands. And I think that's why I like him so much. Most have powers, and he has a partner. The art is always great for Dark Shadow, and it's unknown why, or if Tokoyami's bird face appearance has any importance to his quirk or nature, or if that's just the My Hero thing because they all have weird faces. Though it is something that affects his eating, making him prefer chopsticks and having to eat from the sides of his mouth due to his beak. Dark Shadow can become untethered from Tokoyami and move wherever it wishes, though this drains Tokoyami's strength much faster, and through training, Dark Shadow can move even farther from Tokoyami, so it can be a scout if desired. Altogether, Dark Shadow's powers and Tokoyami's cunning nature mix to form an incredible array of powers: flight, armor, attack, making claws and talons, and being able to attack from multiple angles if desired. I really like the partner nature of Tokoyami and Dark Shadow, and I'm interested to see its future and what it becomes. In training, Tokoyami apprenticed under the number 2 hero, Hawks, a man I can describe with one simple fact. Hawks has to wear hearing protection because he can fly so fast that the air pressure would burst his eardrums if he was not wearing protective headphones. That is the level of power that he has and the speed he can achieve. And that's the type of teacher that will make Tokoyami the best he can be. Tokoyami finished 3rd in the first years, and he trains under the current number 2. I think Tokoyami is a strong contender for the best hero in the story, and his greatest heights have yet to be achieved. Tokoyami's shadow powers, and the fact that the shadow is its own being like a JoJo stand, is what makes me like him so much, and his personality fits perfectly as well. He's not unfeeling and cold, and he's still calculating and both self-aware while still having a good awareness of those around him. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this hero. Well, thanks for watching everyone. This is a bit shorter of a video, but I feel like shit today and I really need to spend the whole day lying down. If you want more dark powers, then go check out Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. Leave this video a like if you want more My Hero Academia. Subscribe for daily videos. I make a new video every single day. And leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching.